Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the virtual studio Sundargarh. Myself, Patel sir, a teacher of Government UGHS Ranto, Block Lathigata. Dear students, today we are going to discuss a topic from your class 9th textbook, that is Alexander Selkirk. I hope all you have discussed this topic in your school. So, let us discuss this topic once again and understand and learn something more about the topic. Let us go to the screen. Dear students, all we know that one who writes a poem is called a poet. ଆମେ ଏହା ଜାଣିଛୁ ଯେ poem ଲେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ poet କୁହାଯାଉଛି, and one who writes a non-detailed text is called a writer. So, if you notice the topic, then you can see this is a poem. So here the poet is William Cowper. Before proceed the topic, we have to know something about the poet. Look at the screen. Here about the poet. The name of the poet is William Cowper. He was born in 1731 AD. Dear students, look here. There are two types of term we know. One is BC, another is AD. BC means before Christ. ଯୀଶୁ ଖ୍ରୀଷ୍ଟଙ୍କର ଜନ୍ମ ପୂର୍ବରୁ ତାକୁ BC ବୋଲି ଦର୍ଶାଯାଇଥାଏ। ସେହିପରି ଏଠାରେ ଅଛି AD. AD means Anno Domini. His birthplace was Great Berkhamsted in Hertfordshire, which is in England. His father was a rector. Dear students, here the meaning of rector is given for you. Rector means a person authorized to conduct religious worship. Look here, the poet was very much influenced by the life of Alexander Selkirk, how he was survived in a lonely island, and also described about them. तो एठारे कुहाଯାଉଛି ଆମର କବି ଯିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି ୱିଲିୟମ କପର, ସେ ଆଲେକ୍ଜାଣ୍ଡର ସେଲକିର୍କଙ୍କର ସୋଲିଟାରୀ ଲାଇଫ ଉପରେ ବହୁତ ପ୍ରଭାବିତ ହୋଇଥିଲେ ଏବଂ ସେ ବିଷୟରେ ସେ କିଛି ଏଠାରେ ଡେସ୍କ୍ରାଇବ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି. He died in 1800 AD. ତାଙ୍କର ମୃତ୍ୟୁ 1800 AD ରେ ହେଇଥିଲା ବୋଲି କୁହାଯାଉଛି. So dear students, you have to remember all these points about the poet. So dear students, now before start the poem, I want to tell you a short story. This is an incident of 1704 when Alexander Selkirk and his companion was started traveling from Scotland in a ship in Pacific Ocean. During their journey, a conflict occurred between them, and his companion, who was very cruel, to give a punishment to Alexander Selkirk, he left Alexander Selkirk on a solitary island, and that solitary island called Juan Fernandez. After all this incident, how Alexander Selkirk was survived on that island, that is the key point of this poem. तो एठारे कोन कुहाଯାଉଛି ना अलेक्जेंडर सेल्किर्क एवं तांकर बंधु समुद्र जड़यात्रा करुथिले. सेही समय किछि कारणवशतः तांको मध्यरे किछि पाटितुंड हो जाइछि एवं तांकर बंधु जे कि एटिके निष्ठुर स्वभावर व्यक्ति थिले, से कोन कले ना अलेक्जेंडर सेल्किर्क को गोटिए निर्जन आइलैंड रे, सोलिटरी आइलैंड रे छाडी दैछन्ति एवं सेठारे से किपरि सर्वाइव कले से विषय रे ए पोएम रे किछि दिया जाइछि. So dear students, now I am going to read the poem. You have to listen very carefully. Look at the poem. Our poem is like this. I am monarch of all I survey. My right there is none to dispute. From the center all round to the sea, I am lord of the fowl and the brute. O solitude, where are the charms that sages have seen in their face? Better dwell in the midst of alarms than reason in this horrible place. Next is, I am out of humanity's reach. I must finish my journey alone. Never hear the sweet music of speech. I start at the sound of my own. The beasts that roam over the plain, my form with indifference see. They are so unacquainted with man, their tameness is shocking to me. Next is, society, friendship and love divinely bestowed upon man Oh, had I the wings of a dove, how soon would I taste you again? My sorrows I then might assuage in the ways of religion and truth, might learn from the wisdom of age, and be cheered by the solace of youth. Next is, ye winds that have made me your sport, convey to this desolate shore some cordial enduring report of a land I shall visit no more. My friends, do they now and then send a wish or a thought after me? Oh, tell me, I have yet a friend, though a friend I am never to see. Next is, how fleet is a glance of the might. Compared with the speed of its flight, the tempest itself lags behind, and the swift winged arrows of light. When I think of my own native land, in a moment I seem to be there, but alas, recollection at hand soon hurries me back to despair. Last stanza is, but the seafowl is gone to her nest, the beast is laid in his lair, even here is a session of rest, and I to my cabin repair. There is mercy in every place, and mercy encouraging thought, gives even affliction a grace, and reconciles man to his Lord. So, dear students, a very beautiful poem written by William Cowper. Dear students, let us understand the poem. Let us discuss and understand the poem stanza by stanza. Look here, our first stanza is, I am monarch of all I survey. My right there is none to dispute. From the center all round to the sea, I am lord of the fowl and the brute. O solitude, where are the charms that sages have seen in the face? Better dwell in the midst of alarms than reason in this horrible place. Dear students, look, some glossary are given for you. Monarch. Monarch means here supreme ruler or emperor. Dispute means argue or quarrel. Kodi किंवा झगड़ा कहूँ dispute, argue. Lord means master. Fowl means here bird, पक्षी. Brute means an animal or beast. पशु कहूँ. Solitude. Solitude means being without companion or being solitary. Charm means magic spell or attractiveness. Look here, sage ru एठारे sages ହେଇଛି plural रे. Sages means profoundly wise men. Profoundly wise men means ଆମର जो माने मुनि ऋषि माने अछंती साधु संत, these are the profoundly wise men. Stay means your. Dwell means live as an occupant or inhabitant. ବାସ କରିବା ଅର୍ଥରେ ଆସୁଛି dwell. Midst means the middle of. Horrible means causing horror or unpleasant. So dear students, let us understand what the first stanza says. If you notice the first line of the first stanza, then our first line is I am monarch. Look here. Here I refers to Alexander Selkirk. He is left alone in a deserted island. He feels that he is the king of the land. The sea and the birds and beasts around him. Selkirk is the sole inhabitant of the island, but he did not find any charm in the loneliness. He would rather like to live in the midst of noise and disturbance than a life of a solitude in a deserted island. तो एठारे फर्स्ट stanza कौन कह जाउछि ना अलेक्जेंडर सेल्किर्क जेहेतु गोटिए सोलिटारी आइलैंड रे अछंती से भाबुछंती कोन ना से निजोको एठारे गोटे मोनार्च किबा सुप्रीम रूलर हिसाब रे डिस्क्राइब करछन काहे ना तांको व्यतीत सेठारे ओ केही व्यक्ति विशेष ना तो गोटिए गुडे निर्जन स्थान रे रही तांको खुशी लागु नाही से निर्जन स्थानटी तांको आकृष्ट करू नाही बोली कि से कहउछन पिला माने आमको जदि गोटे निर्जन स्थान रे रखि दिया जाए ताहले आमको सेठारे भलो लागिबो काहे ना आमे से हुडिया स्थान रे रहिवा के अभ्यस्त ना तो ठीक से हुडिया परिस्थिति एठारे अलेक्जेंडर को सहित होईछि तांको एकाकी रहिवा सोलिटरी आइलैंड रे भलो लागि नाही सेदी पई से कहउछंती कोन ना से हुडिया गोटे निर्जन स्थान रे रहिबा अपेक्षा एक जनगहलीपूर्ण स्थान किंवा विपदपूर्ण स्थान रे रहिबा पई से पसंद करिवे बोली से कहउछन। एक निर्जन स्थान रे रहिबा पई काको भल लागि थाए ना जो माने प्रोफाउंडली वाइज मैन हमर साधु संत माने अछंती से माननकु से भडिया स्थान रे रहिबा पई भल लागि। एथिबे से कहिले ना से भडिया स्थान रे आदौ रही पारिबे नाही किंबा रहिबा पई चाहू नाहंती। से एक जनगहलीपूर्ण स्थान रे रहिबा पई पसंद करिवे बोली एठारे फर्स्ट स्टैंजा रे कुआ। Now come to your next stanza. Our next stanza is, I am out of humanity's reach. I must finish my journey alone. Never hear the sweet music of speech. I start at the sound of my own. The beasts that roam over the plain, my form with indifference see. They are so unacquainted with man, their tameness is shocking to me. Look here, some glossaries are given for you. Humanity's reach. Humanity's reach means beyond the reach of human beings. ଆମର ମଣିଷ ସମାଜର ବହୁତ ଦୂରରେ, beyond the reach of human beings. That is called humanity's reach. Beast. Beast means animal or wild animal. that is ପଶୁ କହୁଛୁ. Roam means move about aimlessly or without any destination. Roam means ଆମର ଲକ୍ଷ୍ୟହୀନ ଭାବରେ ବିଚରଣ କରିବା। ଯେମିତି ବଣରେ ଜଙ୍ଗଲରେ ଆମର ପଶୁ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ୟହୀନ ଭାବରେ ବିଚରଣ କରନ୍ତି। ରୋମ୍। ନେକ୍ସଟ ୱାର୍ଡ ଇଜ ଫର୍ମ। ଫର୍ମ ମିନ୍ସ appearance or shape. Next, indifference. Indifference means lack of interest or attention or unimportance. Unacquainted means you are not acquainted or not known. Tameness means attitude of submission and obedience. First word is shocking. Shocking means causing shock. So dear students, let us understand what the second stanza says. Our second stanza says, Alexander Selkirk is away from human society. He feels that he cannot hear the sweet music of human speech. He finds that the beasts around him are indifferent to him. तो पिलाମାନେ ଏଠାରେ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଷ୍ଟାଞ୍ଜାରେ କ'ଣ କୁହାଯାଉଛି ନା ଆଲେକ୍ଜାଣ୍ଡର ସେଲକିର୍କ ଯେହେତୁ ଗୋଟିଏ ନିର୍ଜନ ସ୍ଥାନରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି କ'ଣ ନା ସେ ଆମର ହ୍ୟୁମାନ ସୋସାଇଟି ଠାରୁ ମଣିଷ ସମାଜ ଠାରୁ ବହୁତ ଦୂରରେ ସେ ଚାଲି ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲିକି ଏଠାରେ କୁହାଯାଉଛି। ସେ ଯେହେତୁ ସେ ଏକୁଟିଆ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେଠାରେ ତାଙ୍କ ଛଡ଼ା କେହି ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ବିଶେଷ ସେଠାରେ ନାହାନ୍ତି। ସେ କୌଣସି ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ବିଶେଷଙ୍କର କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା କିମ୍ବା ମିଠା ଶବ୍ଦ ସେ ଶୁଣି ପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ସେଠାରେ। ଏବଂ ଯେଉଁ ପଶୁ ପକ୍ଷୀମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେ ସୋଲିଟାରୀ ଆଇଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡରେ ସେମାନେ ମଧ୍ୟ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖି ଆଶ୍ଚର୍ଯ୍ୟାନ୍ୱିତ ହେଉଛନ୍ତି କିମ୍ବା ଭୟଭୀତ ହେଉଛନ୍ତି କାହିଁକି ନା ଗୋଟେ ସୋଲିଟାରୀ ଆଇଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡରେ ସେମାନେ ମଧ୍ୟ କେବେ ଜଣେ ମଣିଷକୁ ସେମାନେ ଦେଖିନଥିଲେ ତ ସେମାନେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଭୟଭୀତ ହେଉଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ କ'ଣ ନା ଗୋଟେ କମ୍ଫର୍ଟେବଲ ଫିଲ୍ ହେଉନି। ନାଉ କମ୍ ଟୁ ୟୋର ନେକ୍ସଟ ଷ୍ଟାଞ୍ଜା। ଆୱାର ଥର୍ଡ ଷ୍ଟାଞ୍ଜା ଇଜ୍ society, friendship and love divinely bestowed upon man. Oh, had I the wings of a dove, how soon would I taste you again. My sorrows I then might assuage in the ways of religion and truth, might learn from the wisdom of age and be cheered by the solace of youth. Look, some glossaries are given for you. Divinely bestowed. Here divinely bestowed means conferred by God or give as an offering. Divinely bestowed पहले जहाँ भगवान को द्वारा प्रदत्त जेमिति एठारे दियागला सोसाइटी फ्रेंडशिप लव ए सबू कौन ना भगवान आमको देइछंती। Divinely bestowed upon man. Wings. Wings means डेना a movable organ for flying. Dove means bird पक्षी. Assuage means make suffering less painful. Soothe or calm. Wisdom means accumulated knowledge or enlightenment or knowledgeable. Cheered means here delighted. Solace of youth means pleasant saying of young men. So dear students, let us understand the third stanza. Our third stanza says, Alexander Selkirk feels that society, friends and love are God's blessing to man. Selkirk craves to have all this. He wishes to have the wings of a dove so that he can fly to his home and learn wisdom from elderly people and enjoy himself in the company of young men. तो एठारे थर्ड स्टांजा रे कोन कहै जाउछि ना अलेक्जेंडर सेल्किक वर्तमान जेहेतु से दूरवर्ती एक निर्जन स्थान रे से अछंती भगवान को द्वारा जहा प्रदत्त जेमिति सोसाइटी फ्रेंडशिप और लव ए सबुर महत्वटा से वर्तमान बुझी पारुछंती आम जीवन मध्य एमती होता है ना जिते बड़े आम आमर सोसाइटी फ्रेंड्स मान दूर रही था आम महत्वटा बुझी पारि था तो अलेक्जेंडर सेल्किर्क मध्य वर्तमान जेहेतु गोटे निर्जन स्थान से अच्छा ए सबुर महत्वटा से बुझी पारुछन से जेते बड़े नेटिव लैंड विषय भावुंट होम लैंड विषय से भावुंट कौन ना जदि एक पक्षी भाया पाखे जदि डेणा था ताहले से उड़िकी से जाई पारंती निज घर को से फेरी जाई पारंती एवं जो एल्डरली पीपल अछंती तांको ठारू किछि से शिक्षा लाभ करंती बोली एठारे इच्छा प्रकाश करछन नाउ कम टू योर नेक्स्ट स्टैंजा फोर्थ स्टैंजा इज ये winds that have made me your spot convey to this desolate shore some cordial enduring report of a land I shall visit no more. My friends, do they now and then send a wish or a thought after me? Oh, tell me, I yet have a friend, though a friend I am never to see. Look, some glossaries are given for you. Ye means here you, convey means inform. Convey kariba, amaro jonaiba arthar asuchi convey. Desolate means here solitary, ruined or isolated. Cordial means hearty or friendly. Endearing means loving. Now and then means occasionally or from time to time. Samaya re kohuchu. Occasionally. Now and then. Let us understand the fourth stanza. Our fourth stanza says, Alexander Selkirk requests the wind to bring some good news from his native land. He wants to know whether his friends still remember him. तो एठारे देखो फर्स्ट स्टांजा रे कोन कह जाउछि ना वर्तमान से जेहेतु गोटे निर्जन स्थान रे अछंती अलेक्जेंडर सेल्किर्क वर्तमान निजर नेटिव लैंड विषय रे किछि खबर से जानिबा पई इच्छा प्रकाश करछंती एठारे तो केही नाहंती सेति पई से बही जाउथिबा पवन को एठारे से अनुरोध करछंती कि तांकर होम लैंड नेटिव लैंड विषय रे किछि खबर तांको जणा जेमिति आमे निजर नेटिव लैंड थारु जेते बडे दूर रे थाउ आमे जानिबा पई इच्छा प्रकाश करिथाउ कि सेठारे कौन होउथबो किपरि कौन केमिति तो ए गुडा विभिन्न प्रकार कथा हम मन रे आसे तो अलेक्जेंडर सेल्किर्क को मध्य ठीक ए गुडा चिंताधारा अछि एठारे से कौन ना निजर नेटिव लैंड विषय से जानिबा पई चाहिछन एवं से जानिबा पई चाहिछंती कौन ना तांकर जो संग साथी अछंती निजर नेटिव लैंड रे जो संग साथी अछंती से माने वर्तमान पर्यंत तांको मने पगैछंती ना भूली गले ए सब विभिन्न प्रकार कथा निजर नेटिव लैंड विषय रे हो तांकर संग साथी मानक विषय रे हो विभिन्न प्रकार कथा से एठारे जानिबा पई इच्छा प्रकाश करछ नाउ कम टू योर नेक्स्ट स्टैंजा लुक हियर आवर फर्स्ट स्टैंजा इज हाउ फ्लीट इज ए ग्लांस ऑफ द माइंड compared with the speed of its flight the tempest itself lags behind and the swift winged arrows of light. When I think of my own native land, in a moment I seem to be there, but alas, recollection at hand soon hurries me back to despair. Look at the glossary. Fleet. Fleet means here quick or fast moving. Glance means a quick look or take a brief look. Flight means swift passage. Tempest means here violent storm. Lag means fall behind others. Well, पछरे पड़िबा lag. Next word is arrows of light. Arrows of light means rays of sunlight. हमरो रोशनी कहूछो. Swift winged means wings that move very fast or flying very quickly. Alas means an expression of despair. एटा दिया जे alas. एटा कोन ना गोटे expression an expression of despair means दुख रे जहां हमें expression दउछु. जेमिति किछि दुख हैला अरे ओ हाय ए बडे जहा शब्द हमें कहूछु alas बोली कि कहै छी an expression of despair. Next word is recollection. Recollection means memory. Hurries me back means brings the narrator back quickly. एठा देखो पिला माने hurries me back पहले अलेक्जेंडर सेल्किर्क गोटे कल्पना करछन्ती से कल्पना दुनिया रछन्ती एवं जेते बेडे से निजर वास्तवता को फेरुछन्ती कल्पना दुनिया रो वास्तवता आड़ो को फेरुछन्ती सेटा एठार दर्शा जाइछि It hurries me back, brings the narrator back quickly. Next word is despair. Despair means here hopelessness or discouragement. Let us understand what the fifth stanza says. Or fifth stanza says, Alexander Selkirk says that human mind moves faster than wind and light. When he thinks of his homeland, he is there in a moment. But when he thinks of his present, his mind is full of despair. तो एठारे फिफ्थ स्टांजारे कोन कुआ जाउछि ना अलेक्जेंडर सेल्किर्क जेतेबेले निजर नेटिव लैंड विषय रे भाबुछन्ती तांकर मन सीधा सड़क कोन तांकर नेटिव लैंड रे पहुंची जाउछि जेहेतु वर्तमान आमे एठारे वर्तमान बसिछे किंतु जदि आमे चिंता करिबा एठारे ताले कोन आम मन कोन जोठी भी जाई परिबो गोटे मुहूर्त रे आमे सेठारे पहुंची परिबो तो ठीक सेही बढिया किछि सिचुएशन दिया गला एठारे ना अलेक्जेंडर सेल्किर्क जेतेबेले भाबुछन्ती निजर होमलैंड विषय रे से सीधा सड़क पहुंची जाउछन्ती तांकर होमलैंड को तांकर मन पहुंची जाउछि सेति पय एठारे कंपेयर करा गला कोन कंपेयर कला गला ना ह्यूमन माइंड मूव्स फास्टर देन विंड एंड लाइट हमरो मनुष्यर मन अधिक द्रुतगामी अटे काठारु ना विंड पवन एवं लाइट हमरो रोशनी ठारु मध्ये बहुत द्रुतगामी बोली के कहै छै काहेकि किछि क्षण मध्ये रे हमें कोन ना हमें जेते दूर मध्ये जाई परिबा हमरो कल्पना करी हमरो मनर गति अछि सेति किंतु जेते बेडे अलेक्जेंडर सेल्किर्क कल्पना दुनिया रु से बाहरी आछंती ए समय रे कोन होउछि ना से जानिबा को पाउछंती कि से सोलिटरी आइलैंड रे अछंती एवं से पुणी कोन ना दुखित होई पडुछंती निराश होई पडुछंती नाउ कम टू योर नेक्स्ट स्टैंजा आवर नेक्स्ट स्टैंजा इज बट सीफॉल इज गॉन टू हर नेस्ट the beast is let down in his lair even here is a session of rest and I to my cabin repair there is mercy in every place and mercy encouraging thought gives even affliction a grace and reconciles mind to his lot look some glossaries are given for you seafall means sea bird एटा seafall कहले कोन ना समुद्रिक पक्षी जेहेतु सेटा गोटे आइलैंड हमरो seafall समुद्रिक पक्षी लेट डाउन मीन्स अस्लीप और निद्रित अवस्था सुप्त अवस्था कहूछ लेयर मीन्स वाइल्ड एनिमल्स रेस्टिंग प्लेस जोठारे हमर वन्य जंतु एनिमल करो कोन ना विश्राम स्थल अछि रेस्टिंग प्लेस वाइल्ड एनिमल्स रेस्टिंग प्लेस और डेन रिपेयर मीन्स गो एठारे जीवा मर्सी मीन्स काइंडनेस अफ्लिक्शन मीन्स सफरिंग और डिस्ट्रेस reconciles means agree or accept so dear students let us understand the sixth stanza when the evening comes the seabirds and animals come to their homes to have a rest Alexander Selkirk also wants to retire to his cabin he tries to reconcile himself to this situation he feels that the divine mercy is present everywhere It is mercy which transforms suffering from grace. Grace makes man reconcile to his fate. The mercy of God helps him to tolerate his suffering. तो पिला माने देखो एठारे जो सिक्स स्टैंजा रे कोन कुआ गला ना एठारे कुआ जाउछि ना जेते बेडे संध्या समय आसी जाउछि हमरो सी फॉल जहा समुद्रिक पक्षी किबा जो बीस्ट अछंती पशु से माने कोन करूछंती ना निजरो बसा को से माने फेरी जाउछन एमते आमे मते देखि परिबा निज अंचल रे कोन अछि जेते बेले संध्या समय आसी जाउछि हमरो पक्षी पशु ए माने कोन निजर बसा को से माने फेरिसंती तो एठारे मते से समान घटनाटा घटिछि ना अलेक्जेंडर देखि पारुछंती कोन ना से सी फॉल बीस्ट ए सब कोन करूछंती ना निजर बसा को फेरुछंती तो अलेक्जेंडर सेल्किर्क मते तांकर आश्रय स्थली जो केबिनटा अछि सेडा को जीवा पई से इच्छा प्रकाश करिछंती एवं तांको जीवन रे जहां मध्य घटनाटा वर्तमान घटी जाईची ताकू से ग्रहण करि नउछंती एटा निजर भाग्य भगवान को इच्छा भाबी से ताकू ग्रहण करि नउछ तो डियर स्टूडेंट्स आई होप ऑल यू हैव अंडरस्टूड द टॉपिक so let us discuss some question answer look here some questions are given for you my first question is the poem is about the flight of a person named Dash look at the options your options are A. Shakespeare, B. William Cowper, C. Alexander Selkirk, D. William Wordsworth. Who want to say the answer? Anybody? Dumerjor High School. Anybody from Dumerjor High School?
Alexander Selkirk. Alexander
Yes,
Selkirk.
yes, Alexander Selkirk. That is not Selkirk. That is Alexander Selkirk. Yes, right answer is Alexander Selkirk. The poem is about the plight of a person named Alexander Selkirk. Now come to your next question. Our second question is, I am dash of all I survey. And look at your options. Your options are
Monarch.
A. King, A. Emperor, C. Landlord, D. Monarch. What will be the correct answer?
Monarch.
Monarch. Yes, monarch is the right answer. I am monarch of all I survey. Very good. Now come to your next question. The beast dash over the plain. Your options are A. Run, B. Walk, C. Move, D. Roam. Who want to say the answer? Question number 3. The beast dash over the plain. Okay, କହିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛ question number 3. Look here, question number 3. The beast dash over the plain. Your options are A. Run, B. Walk, C. Move, D. Roam. Here the right answer is the beast roam over the plain. Option D. Roam is the correct answer here. Come to your next question. Question number 4. Oh, had I the wings of a dash, how soon would I taste you again? And your options are A. Crow, B. Dove, C. Owl, D. Fowl. What will be the correct answer? Correct answer will be dove. Oh, had I the wings of a dove, how soon would I taste you again? Now come to your next question. Question number 5. The dash itself lags behind, and the swift-winged arrows of light. And your options are A. Tempest, B. Cyclone, C. Blizzard, D. Wind. Here the correct answer is tempest. The tempest itself lags behind, and the swift-winged arrows of light. Now come to your next question. Question number 6. But the dash is gone to her nest. Look at the options. Option A. Seahorse. Option B. Seafowl. C. Sea fish. D. Sea snake. Here the right answer is, but the seafowl is gone to her nest. Seafowl is the correct answer. So dear students, I hope all you have understood and enjoyed the poem. Okay. Dear students, I hope all you have understood and enjoyed the poem. Best of luck for your coming exam. Thank you.